Hello everybody, thank you for clicking on the video. So, on Friday night, our in-season tournament began for the NBA with, I think the Bucks narrowly escaped a win versus the Knicks. Anyway, so I'm a little late to the party. These are my predictions on how I think the in-season NBA tournament could go. I think it's a great idea. I was a little iffy on it at first, but I think it's starting to come together a lot better than some people had anticipated. I did one in the preseason over the summer when they announced, hey, we're going to be making some changes. And I did a reaction to that where I believe I had the Suns versus the Bucks. I had a feeling that whichever team starts the season off hot is probably going to win it. With the start of this season, I mean, the Warriors are hot, the Nuggets are hot. Pacers started out pretty good, but then they've slowed down. The Miami Heat, the Rockets, the Grizzlies, they're all playing like trash. And so these teams that I thought, okay, they could make a little fun run in this tournament, not anymore. I think the momentum has definitely shifted and swung a different way. In the West, with the Suns, the Grizzlies, the Lakers, Jazz, and the Trailblazers, I think it's easy to say that the Suns are going to sweep. They're going to go 4-0. Probably closest up would be the Lakers at 3-1. The West B, I have the Nuggets, soloing everybody 4-0. But the Mavs, their only loss at 3-1 would be against the Nuggets. And then the Warriors taking West C. I originally had the Kings, but I think with how the Warriors are doing at the start of this season, they're playing really phenomenal basketball. And so they're going to roll into this tournament with all the momentum. My wildcard teams, I'm torn between the Lakers at 3-1 and the Mavericks at 3-1. And then in the East A, I have the Cavs winning. East B, I have the Bucks winning. With my wild card being the Knicks at 4-1. I was thinking, the Miami Heat could go 4-0, 3-1 in the preseason. But with how tough they've started, I think they go 2-2 in this tournament. The Celtics at 4-0, they have the best team in that division, like best roster, so no reason in them not going 4-0. And my wild card would probably be the Magic at 3-1, because Magic are showing some people, hey, they could be a team that sneaks to the 7th or 8th spot. Everything's going to play out the way it's going to play out. I think it's weird that there's only 4 spots, because I guarantee you there's going to be that one team where it's like, hey, we have the same record as the wildcard team that snuck in. Why can't we go? There's a point thing on why it solves it, so I have no clue how that point thing goes. So out of the Suns versus the Nuggets, I have the Nuggets moving on. Out of the Warriors versus the Mavericks, I have the Warriors moving on. And so in my Western Finals, I have the Nuggets against the Warriors. And I have Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, and the Nuggets moving on to the in-season tournament final. And then on the East side, I have the Celtics playing the Bucks. I think the Celtics have a better roster. I mean, I'm just going to roll with the Celtics this one time. And so my prediction would be the Nuggets versus the Celtics. And then ultimately, I have the Nuggets winning the in-season NBA tournament. I really think that with coming off of the NBA Finals and with how well they've played at the start of the season, it's easy to just say, you know what, the in-season tournament winner is probably going to have a really help us focus on, okay, who's really a contender for the NBA Finals this year. But we'll just see, because, I mean, honestly, this could be a disaster and some random team could win it. I don't think that's going to happen. I think the team that has the most experience and has the best guys that are the healthiest right now, they're going to win it. My favorites for winning it, I think the West is going to win it. I don't think the East has teams that are well-versed enough besides the Bucks or the Celtics to win it. Like, the West is stacked. And so I'd say the Nuggets and the Warriors would be my top 2 favorites to win it, followed then probably by the Celtics, then the Suns, and then the Bucks. And that's not to say that the Suns and the Celtics are better than the Bucks. Dame and Giannis can only take them so far. Who's that third guy? Who's that fourth guy? But then a dark horse team, especially with how they started this season, Mavericks. Give me the Mavericks. If there's a dark horse team that shocks everybody and wins the in-season tournament, give it to them. Or the Miami Heat. Again, they started 1-5, I believe, 1-4 in the season. And so write them off. Okay, they only go 2-2. They shock everybody. I don't know. It's Jimmy Butler. He'll do what he needs to do. So how funny would it be if it's a Nuggets versus Heat final? That'd be pretty cool.